Hi friends, it's Love from Lizi Design Team Walter Zimrock here with my unboxing video for the April 2026 card kit of the month, which is called Sleepy Seas. And I have to tell you, I couldn't wait, and I did take a sneak peek at some of the items, and it is so absolutely fabulous. So I'm excited to walk you through this kit. Many of you, if you've been watching me for a while, know that one of my first loves when it comes to crafting and design is vintage. And if I'm not doing vintage, another kind of style that I really enjoy is a very ethereal feel, kind of like, you know, dreamy and universal and, you know, slightly magical. And that is everything that is in this kit this month. So it's really fabulous, and I can't wait to show you everything. I'm going to do this last. I'm going to get the contents out from underneath. Okay, so let's do this first. These are additional add-on items that I purchased along with getting my kit. And so this is, I already just mentioned my love of vintage. This stacking doily die set is amazing in vintage design, not only on cards, but in like junk and art journals. So when I saw that Lizi had one, I knew I had to get it. And then I really liked this particular kit, or this stamp set that was part of the February kit and offering. And, you know, it has that cooking theme. So it has some little like stamp elements that I don't currently have. I loved these designed corners, but I loved the set of lips. I don't have a stamp like that, and so I thought that would be a really great one to get. So I wanted to add this stamp set to my collection. Again, these were add-on items that just happened to ship with my kit, but I like to show you everything. And so starting off for this kit, I'm going to go with the peel-offs because there are some gorgeous colors here. These blues really speak to me. The dark blue as well as that ice blue. And then there's also then a gold glitter. And then there's like a rose gold metallic. Then we have white and gold peel-off strips, the gold stars, the blue diamonds, and the really fun yellow glittered stars that go well with this theme of Sleepy Seas for the month and thinking of the sky and everything. So those are fantastic. There's a separate pack of the specialty cardstock for the month. And this month we have this beautiful, beautiful blue foil cardstock. That is just so pretty. Look at the way the light shines off of that. I am a huge sucker for a dark glitter cardstock, and where this is like a charcoal gray, some may call it a black, but to me it's more of like a charcoal. That's gorgeous. I absolutely love that. We have a beautiful gold foil. We have a beautiful gold, like a champagne color almost, glitter cardstock. Beautiful, beautiful shade of a red foil cardstock. And then a beautiful, beautiful blue, almost like a cobalt blue glitter cardstock. So those are really, really nice. Okay, keeping with the paper theme and the peel-offs, I'm going to start with those out of here first, because getting the paper out frees it up and makes it easier to be able to get other things out of here. Ooh, I am loving this this mesh design here. So let's get these. And I'm also going to take out the paper collections for the month, but we'll get to those after these parts of the paper. So we have 3 gold anchor stickers that are really pretty. Now these act as a great seal for your envelopes, but also you can incorporate them into your card designs. We have a fabulous bright yellow glitter cardstock. We have a sheet of acetate. As you saw as I was taking this out, this really, really pretty fabric. I just love those silver stars and circles that are on there. Has a very ethereal feel to it. I love it. And then we have some more peel-offs that are blue circles. Then for the cardstock for the month, we have a very, very pretty cream. Very nice light blue. As always, our alcohol marker friendly white. This really great charcoal gray. And a really pretty deeper blue. Nice, nice shades. And perfect for the overall feel of the kit. So here is, we'll start with the Sleepy Seas patterned paper first. We'll walk through these. Look at those waves. Cosmic waves. Stars up in the sky. Little explosions of light. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful starry background. I love this with, they're almost like star catcher clouds is what I would refer to these as, or dream catcher clouds. That's what I was thinking. I said star because I saw the stars there. So star catcher would work, but they remind me of dream catchers where they're clouds and then there's these elements hanging down from each of the clouds. There's some raindrops, there's some starfish, there's regular stars. That just seems like such a dream catcher feel to me. Beautiful, beautiful universe paper. That's gorgeous. As is this one. Those little dots of gold. You can see the outlines of clouds. It's beautiful. We have it in white as well, when you can make out the clouds. Stars and stripes, very pretty. Gridded paper with stars and clouds. That's gorgeous. We have another version of the universal waves. Some more stars on grids, but with a dark background, and that is amazing. You can see why I was saying how ethereal this is. The anchors in the sky, very pretty. And I love this sheet. I love sea, ocean, sea wave. It's so fun. That's great. So that is one of the paper collections, and it is absolutely fabulous. We then have another collection called Drift Away. And there is a sheet in here. It kind of is hinted at on this front sheet that speaks to me so much, and that is, it includes that city outline with the gold and the clouds. It's so pretty. That is like a sheet that I would just frame because it's so pretty. So here we are with another version of the Dreamcatcher Starcatcher design. Beautiful stripes with stars. This cube one is amazing. It is so surreal with having the cubes and the skyline and the stars, and I mean it's a gorgeous design. I absolutely love this. That's another favorite, but this one, oh my goodness, this speaks to me on so many levels. I love cityscapes, and the fact that this is one that's up in the clouds, broken up by this gold dust, it's just perfection. I absolutely love that design. I mean, Lizzie, you have hit it out of the ballpark with that. Beautiful, beautiful sky. Another beautiful sky with the clouds. More stars and stripes, but this time incorporating like a light pink in there. Some more anchors in the dark sky. Some more stars and stripes. Another beautiful sky universe sheet. A smaller cube design, which is absolutely fabulous as well. That is really, really cool. And then last but not least, a smaller version of the Dreamcatcher. These paper packs are just out of this world, truly out of this world this month. I mean, these designs are, it's going to be so much fun to create with these elements. It's going to be really tough to decide what to focus on because I love it all. Okay, so next up, we have this fabulous acetate. Now, look how pretty this is. So you have the acetate. On this one, you have the stars hanging down. And those metallic stars, oh, they just catch the light. They're gorgeous. So we have one going horizontal, and we have one coming down vertically. And they're just spectacular. Going to go over the, actually, here's the stamp set, so, and the ephemera. Let's take a look at the stamp set. This is so cool because, again, it's a combination of the sky and universe as well as the ocean with that theme of drift away as well as sleepy seas. And so I love this wave stamp. That is fantastic. We have a sailboat. We have a whale, a little bit of a floral branch silhouette, a shell, and then we have some fabulous sentiments. Sending calm across the waves, let worries drift, sending all my love across the ocean. Adrift but not alone, and smooth sailing, sweet friend. They're just so fantastic. And they're not sentiments that you probably have on hand in other sets. They're unique, and I love that. So this ephemera, I want to be able to catch it in case anything falls. Let's dump it out, get it out of the packaging. And I usually leave it out so that I can, when I start like thinking about my card designs, I can easily start to like piece things together with it all spread out. So we have these beautiful flowers, but look at the petals. And it's like you have the universe on a flower, in a petal. They're beautiful. There's lots of small ones here. So you have that beautiful rose. You have a bunch of blocks like this with the star or the heart in the center. You have a bunch of, there's more flowers, starfish and stars. Beautiful, beautiful branch and golds that's coming up. Some beautiful shells, more flowers. I want to show you a nice selection of the ephemera without like repeating. So we have, there's a whale coming up. Now, sure, you could say that's coming up out of a wave, but look closer. It's coming up out of a cloud. That's how I interpret it. And I just think that is so cool. Along with those stars on the whale. I mean, Lizi, this is amazing. The constellation on the whale. I mean, this is so cool. Love the floral. We have like the word sea. I love sea. A whale with the coming out of the cloud with those that, you know, it's like a dream catcher. I mean, this is so ingenious. I am loving the moon. I have been fascinated with the moon since I've been a kid. And I had a telescope, which was one of my favorite Christmas gifts ever. If you couldn't tell, I was a bit of a nerd growing up, and I loved stargazing. I still do. I'm still fascinated by it all. But I've had a love of the moon for years, and I'll never forget, there is a wonderful, wonderful old poem. It's an old English poem. I'm trying to remember who wrote it, but off the top of my head, I can't remember the author, but I remember studying it in school, and it was called Astrophel and Stella. And I believe it was a sonnet. And in that sonnet, it's a man speaking about love. And he addresses the moon and says, you know, "Oh, moon, does it hurt up there like it does down here?" And just seeing that moon with the clouds reminded me of that line from that poem that has stayed with me for all these years. Just beautiful. More of those dream catchers. This beautiful, beautiful sailboat. More beautiful floral. Beautiful moon. I love the ocean. Look at that. How fantastic is that? That is just, I mean, if that isn't a dream, I don't know what is. Beautiful stingray. Some larger florals. Waves. Speaking of waves, we have a beautiful, beautiful ephemera of the waves. More, so you get the gist of it. Everything is just so perfectly put together, and they just go together so nicely, and they're just gorgeous. Look at that moon. I mean, large whale. This is going to be so much fun to design with. I'm going to leave that in the box so that I don't lose anything. And we're going to go over the last items. We have our bag of the little kind of add-ons and ephemera pieces. Look at that sand. If, like, putting that down to create a beach, perfect. Perfect. You can use it as a shaker mix. I'm sure that is the intent, but I like to incorporate shaker mixes into my designs, so that's more likely to become sand to me. Beautiful dies. And the dies are that wonderful anchor. Look at the detail with the chain. Then have that wonderful ship wheel and a second anchor. Very, very cool. We have our bag of what I like to call the trinkets. And these are fantastic as well. So I have actually a ribbon and a wooden star out. I love these wooden pieces. They're so fun to incorporate into a design and to add depth. You have these wonderful gold stars. Little grommets. And then you have this beautiful star on a chain. And there are two of those. Those are gorgeous. And they're so fun because not only can you have like that dream catcher, but you can have an actual like jewelry like piece coming down from your design, which is so amazingly different. That is why I am loving this kit. Now, Brad, that was the word I was trying to think of. I called it a grommet, which I think technically it is, but I was trying to think of the word Brad. Okay, let's get those back in so I don't lose anything. Beautiful gold gems. We have some more trinkets coming up. Wait until you, so there are a shaker mix of stars. You have varying sizes, larger and small. Those are fantastic. Look at these acrylic pieces. Oh my gosh. I love these clouds. Look at them. They are gorgeous. And the stars too, but especially these clouds. They will add so much shimmer, shine, and dimension. Oh, those are fantastic. This is such a cool kit. Let's get these back in because, again, I don't want to lose any of this. And we're almost there. We're almost done. Just a few more items. There's usually a ribbon of some sort, and not to disappoint, we have two. We have one, this beautiful sheer ribbon that has the stars on it, and I love that size. That is a perfect size. Then you have a ribbon of gold stars that you can use as a whole piece or cut them apart to use in several pieces or to use individually, whatever you'd like to do. And then last but not least, a piece of this beautiful blue wire. And so that rounds out the kit. It is absolutely, I told you that it was so fantastic, and it really is. I am now going to start to lay things out and decide how I want to pair things in my designs. And I'll be back in just a few days at the end of this week with a video of my first designs using the kit. So I have a feeling that this one is going to go like that because it is absolutely fantastic and so unique. So if you're interested, I would certainly get to the website and order this ASAP because I think it's going to sell out quickly. It's that good. So thanks for spending this time here with me today. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to spending some more time with you soon. Until then, be well.